Hi, good morning. Welcome everyone to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Today we're going to go into June monthly budgeting. So we're going to update everything we expect to spend in June and based on what we spent last month. And let's see how our budget's going to work for June. So let's get started. Okay, so for the month of June, I made myself a new and improved budget template with Canva, and I love how it came out. I think for every month, I'm going to try using this or continuing to kind of improve on my budget template and make it work for what I need. But I love how this one came out. I put just an inspiring picture, like it's giving me like rainy June vibes in the background. And if you have to budget and you have to, do all the boring accounting, you might as well make it look cute to motivate yourself. So that is what I'm doing, and I just love it. It's so cute. So yeah, let's zoom in and we're going to kick it off here. So for the month of June, I am going to write in everything I expect to earn and expect to spend based on what I earned and spent last month. And yeah, hopefully we can stick to the budget and pay off our debt. I still have 2 credit cards that I'd like to pay off and 2 car loans. And our main goal is we're saving up to buy a house, hopefully within the next year. We'll see how that goes. So it's a little nerve-wracking. It'll be our first ever house we've ever bought. So as a little bit of background, we just moved to a lower cost of living area, my hometown in the Southeast, after spending 10 years living in high cost of living areas with our 2 little kids. We're living in the Northeast, we were living in the Pacific Northwest, really far away from family. And after COVID and everything, I just wanted to be back home closer to family and just for the living expenses. I also work from home, so I finally had a job that allowed me to work remotely from home anywhere in the US. So we made the big move back in February. And yeah, I'm just really excited to kind of find a place we can settle down, instead of renting, and just get our finances on track. And to do that, we have to do it one step at a time. So yeah, let's take a look at June and see how things are going to shake out. So let's see here. First, let's fill out the income. So for my job, I expect to earn $6,082.14 based on exactly what I earned last month. I usually get paid twice a month. My husband normally contributes around $1,500 directly to me to help out with paying the rent and other bills that I pay, but we share. We don't fully share our finances. He pays things out of his account, I pay things out of my account, and we kind of share money back and forth as in whatever way it makes sense for us at the time. So it's a little messy that way, but it works for us, and I have no issues with that. So that's probably what I'm going to earn in June for side hustles or other income. I don't think, I will be earning just a refund. I'm helping a friend with a project, and she'll probably pay me around $65. I have a friend that I actually met on a mom group a long time ago. I don't know if any of you guys, if you have kids, if you joined like a group on like thebump.com or some other like internet group, But I've stayed in touch with my friends from those groups for so many years now, and it's just branched off into a lot of things. And she's actually writing a cookbook, and she wanted help testing recipes, and she was going to refund me for the ingredients. So I'm doing that, which should be really fun. So altogether, my income for this month should be $7,647.14. Okay, next, let's go to fixed expenses. So for rent and utilities, it should be around $24.50. This is why I would love to own a house, so we're not paying our rent to a landlord, but it's like our property and we're paying our own mortgage off instead. But this includes rent for a 3-bedroom apartment plus, water, sewage, and gas. So $24.50 a month or so. For the electric bill, last month it was only $109, but I'm going to budget $150 just because I think it'll be going up for the summer. For electric, oh, wait, why did I misread that? That's $150 for $150 for electric. For internet, we will be $64.55 every month. So that is what I'm budgeting for that. For insurance, which includes renter's insurance and our car insurance. Last month it was really cheap because we changed insurance plans and we got a refund, but I think this month altogether it should be like $250 for both, I'm gonna guess. For our phones, it's $160 a month for now until my husband's phone is paid off. So for total fixed, we have $24.50 plus excuse me, $3,074.55. Sorry. Okay, next, for variable expenses. Well, actually, first, let me do the debt section. I had this under fixed expenses last time, but my car loans would be considered debt. So for the first car loan, it will be $274.91. And for the second car loan, it's $301.09. And I just realized to put dollar signs over here and none over here, but whatever, I'm not going to change that. Okay, so last month we paid off a loan, which was for the purchase of our dog, and probably the most dumbest financial mistake we've made in a couple of years. Anyway, that's paid off now, and the minimum payment was like $200. I was paying $535 a month. And last month I paid it off with like a total payment of $1,100, but that should free up $535 in my budget, my typical budget, to snowball onto a card. So actually, my balance transfer card has a really low interest rate, so I'll probably just put a payment of $200 on it for this month, and then I'll do the biggest snowball onto my Amex card. So I'll at least be able to do an extra $535, and then let's leave room here so after my variable expenses are done, we can see what's left over to additionally pay on to the Amex card. But that's going to make a huge difference in bringing that down. I'm also thinking, should I really be considering that we're trying to buy a house, which is the main goal this year or next year, should I be prioritizing clearing out credit card debt above all else, or do you think I should be splitting this into building up my emergency fund again, which got wiped out during the move from all the moving expenses? I think I have an emergency fund of like $500 or so, which is nothing. I also really want to save up for my kids' college educations, so I could split this. So I put maybe like 50 in each of their college accounts, 200 into my cash savings account, and 300 snowball on my MX card. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I am considering the options there so that I can make everything work out more nicely than it is right now. But for now, I'll say 535 here. And then let's get into variable expenses, which are the things we can actually control to bring our monthly cost of living down. Let me take a sip of coffee. Yum. Okay, so last month I budgeted $1,000 and I actually spent $969 on groceries. This month I'm going to slightly cut that down. Let's aim for $900 on groceries. My husband also buys groceries, by the way. So I'm going to try to do some more meal planning here and budget down $900 for groceries this month, and let's see if I can make that stick. Should be interesting. For subscriptions and Prime Video, okay, so for just subscriptions, I pay $23 a month for Spotify, Peacock, and New York Times. I would actually like to cancel all three of those, but I'm already too late because they bill on the first of the month, and I didn't do it before the first of the month. So unfortunately, I will put $23.04 here for subscriptions, but I'm going to cancel those this month because I don't need any of them. Peacock I got for my daughter, but she barely ever watches it. It was for one show. Spotify, I can obviously listen to music wherever. And New York Times, I didn't even know I was subscribed to. It's just been sitting in my account forever, apparently, and charging me $6.53 a month. So I'm gonna keep that on here, but next month I should be able to remove those. And then for Prime Video, we actually typically spend a lot on Prime Video. Last month we spent like $60 on either Prime Video channel subscriptions, which I'm keeping separate, or video rentals. I think for the actual channel subscriptions, it's like 8 plus 8 plus 16 for HBO or something, $32. Wow, that's a lot. You know what? I'll put 40 here. But I think we're planning to like watch the new Spider-Man movie once it comes out on Prime Video. I don't know when that's going to come out though. Instead of going to the movie theater, because it's kind of gross in the movie theater. I don't know. It's fun, but it's expensive, and we got sick the last time we went to the movie theater, coincidentally. So I think we're all paranoid about catching another cold off of people. So anyway, and my daughter is sick again. We went to the aquarium already anyways. Every time we go somewhere, one of the kids comes down with something. So I guess that's what happens when you move across the country to a new area and it's all new germs. But it's fine. We're building their immune system, so it's fine. Okay, for furniture and decoration, I was thinking I have almost everything we need now. I did spend a lot in April and March on moving stuff. Like, we didn't bring a lot of furniture. I bought a lot of furniture, a sofa, bed frames, dressers, all kinds of things, and we're at the point now where we don't need anything further. But I was thinking about getting a really cheap or affordable patio set to put onto our patio so that we can enjoy the weather outside, which is probably like $150. Just an Amazon patio set, just so I can sit on our balcony and with my laptop to work or whatever. And I just think that would be really nice. It's not necessary though, so I'm kind of questioning if this is really the time to be thinking about that. We'll see. For clothing, I've been wanting to get a dress for myself for the summer. I want to get a dress, so I'm gonna put 100. And we also need to start stocking up on back to school clothes for the kids. I'm hopefully gonna time this so there's a good sale going and I can scoop up a lot for the kids from like Old Navy or something. But yeah, we moved from the Pacific Northwest where it's never really warm to the Southeast where it's really hot. So a lot of my summer clothes are. I just need a couple things. So I'm gonna put 100 there. We'll see how that goes. For gas, I'm gonna put 25. I don't know. I don't drive that much right now because it's summer break and I work from home and the kids are home. So we'll just be driving to like activities or shopping, and that's about it. For eating out, last month we wound up spending $153 on eating out. This month, I'm gonna say 150 just to be realistic because it's nice, to have Friday night pizza night or just little things here and there. It does add up though. For coffee out last month, I spent like $5 on a coffee at Target, at the Target Starbucks. This month, I'm not planning to buy a lot of coffee out. I make plenty of coffee at home. I don't know, I'll put like $15 just to be generous with myself. For beauty, I'm probably gonna buy some hair dye to dye my hair. Again, I don't know, but it's like not expensive, so I'm just gonna put 20. For yoga, I will be buying some kind of membership for yoga again, so I'll put 120 here because I need to do this for my own health. I have like my back is pretty bad, so and yoga always helps. So I do need to do that. But it's already midway through it's June 4th and I still haven't done it, so hopefully I can encourage myself to actually drop the money to do that because I do need to do that for my own health. Or else I'm gonna get sciatica again, and that's no fun for anyone. So, birthdays, we have no birthdays this month. For holidays, it's Father's Day, so I will be buying a few things for Father's Day. I don't know, I'll put like 100 here. I don't know what we'll buy. Family activities, it is the summer and the kids are home and we want to do things, so this will probably wind up being the priciest category after groceries. I actually already spent some money on this earlier, like June 1st or something. I'm gonna put it really generously at $400 because again, it's the summertime and we'll be going to museums and other things like that. For car maintenance, we're coming up on time for oil change. I don't know if I'll be covering this or my husband will. I'm gonna put nothing. I think my husband will be taking the car for the oil change. But in the future, I need to start a sinking fund so we can like save up cash to cover any car emergencies that might come up. For dog care, I don't know, I'll put 50 here just for food and maybe some toys and things. Vacations, I put this as a reminder to start a sinking fund for this later, but we're not taking any like long trips this month. And I just don't think we can afford it really this summer because we're trying to get back on track and look for a house, which is going to be really expensive. So let's add up all of the variable expenses. 900. So for total variable expenses, I'm expecting to spend $2,000 $93.04. So it should be interesting to see how that stacks up. And then for total debt here, let me add that up too. Start over. Total debt payments, planning to spend $1,311. So let's subtract all of these expenses from income and see where we're at. Minus. Hold on, let me try. So we have $7,647.14 minus $3,074.55 minus $2,093.04 minus $1,311. So that leaves us with a remaining balance of $1,165.55. So interesting. So I do want to reserve, I didn't put a category here, but I do want to keep some of this back in my, obviously I don't want my account to go to zero. I want to have a reserved amount in my checking account to carry us over for a little bit. So let's do minus 200 for that, which I didn't put here, which I should. 965.55. Interesting. So let's fill in the savings. I wonder if I could save 500. If I can control my variable expenses, I might be able to dump 500 into cash savings. So let's subtract 500. Then we're left with 465.55. I would love to contribute $50 to each of their accounts here, which I would ideally like to get this up to $100 or $200 a month per child, per college fund. But we will see. First I have to pay off some more stuff. And then for stock, this is up to the market. High yield savings is just the interest rate I'm getting on that account. For 401k, it's up to the market and whatever I have withheld from my paycheck. So let's say we're able to do this and we are able to save $600, which leaves us, and then I just want to have this here, 200 reserve and checking. Okay, that leaves us with 365.55. So we can actually maybe add this here, 365.55, which would bring our total debt payments to 274.91 plus 301.09 plus 200 is 535, 365.55, $1,676.55. Okay, so this is actually making me feel optimistic that I'll be able to pay everything plus some in our savings and push down the debt farther. And I think my default is, if I have credit card debt, I have to pay all of my extra money at the credit card debt to pay it off. But I like the idea of having some set aside for savings, because we do need some cash on hand for when we buy a house, because I'm sure there will be more expenses coming up there with the move from the apartment to a house, with anything with the house we need to fix up, etc., etc. So this is kind of a tricky situation to balance, but I think this works out. So yeah, I think once we hit the end of June, let's check back in and see if I was actually able to control the expenses, and hit all these targets. I think the only way this could go to crap is if I wind up way overspending in one of my variable expense categories. I don't foresee any like unexpected. I guess you can't foresee an unexpected expense, but I don't see anything on the horizon for June that's like a big dollar sign expense. Um, so yeah, should be interesting. Should be, hopefully, crossing fingers this works out and I can actually start charging up my cash savings account again and getting that really beefy for moving and getting my debt even further reduced. So that's it, I guess. Um, I'll probably post another video soon with just like, I'm thinking about making a video where I go into like all of my debts and kind of tracking my debts over. I almost kind of want to do like a review of like the last couple years of our lives or something. So I just think it would be an interesting way to look at it, where we show like how our debts have increased and then we paid them off, and I just would love to kind of see that, maybe laid out in like, I don't know if I can like make a graph or something, but um, I think I might make a video about debt payoff and debt stuff. Um, I definitely want to make like little sticker sheets for myself to fill in the bubbles every time I do a debt payment, because I think that's so, again, it makes budgeting cute and fun, and I just love that, because it just, you need all the good vibes when it comes to like money stuff, or else I just feel like if you get into a negative headspace about it, it just doesn't work out. So, and then yeah, I might do a video about meal planning, to try to hit this $900 a month grocery spend goal that I have. And yeah, if there's anything else you guys would like to see, I would love to make a video about it. So just leave me a comment, or yeah, just anything. And I can't wait to see what you guys want to do. So yeah, that's it. Happy June, guys, and hope your month is really, really good and full of happy things. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.